it back out to Bowling. Bowling back to Chilcott now. Woodfall, three-point attempt. Oh, Kai Woodfall continues on his hot form. And we might be having a few technical issues here because I don't think there's any video. No, we're back on air. So apologies if you missed out on a bit of commentary there. We're back. Oh, that was a clear travel there from number... What was that?
Christopher Patton.
Chris Patton there.
Yeah.
That was... Stevie Wonder could have called that travel, I think, Will.
I think so.
That was a pretty obvious one.
Good pressure defence. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that indeed. So the Thunder bring the ball back up the court. As we're back on air here at the ABC Stadium.
Nice
Joe
pass.
Chilcott, nice cut, goes to the bank. Oh, lovely shot there from Joe Chilcott. The assist from Jordan Bowling, and the Thunder retake the lead 15-13. Mitchell Dillerman's on the floor now for the Cobras, drives in, kicks it over to Patton. Patton thought about a shot, guarded by Campbell. Goes to work on Campbell, puts up a little hook shot. No good, rebounded by Rain Smith for the Northwest Thunder, and they get the ball back over half court. Smith now. Campbell's calling for it in the post. Campbell now gets it. Campbell back to Smith. Smith now puts up a little mid-range jump shot. No good.
Locked out.
And rebound there by the general, Chris Patton. So the Cobras away again through Turner. Turner puts up a long three-pointer. Had a look. Came out. Thunder back now. Dent drives the basket.
Nice job.
Lucky Dent. Saw the opening, drove all the way. The foul was by Mitchell Dillermans there, and Lockie Dent will go to the foul line for the and one on a very nice play there.
Good job. Change of pace, took the defence, burned him on. Great score. Now we seem to be a little bit better matched up here.
Yeah, a few subs are coming on off, and the teams have sort of seem to have found their range a bit. Dent, unfortunately, missed the free throw there. Thunder haven't been a great free throw shooting team this year. Must be said, they've had some poor starts. The three-pointer goes up there from Von Hoff. But the foul there on the rebound, it was Smith Milner going for the rebound. He got fouled. The foul there on number 2, Jordan Bowling. First foul for the Thunder tonight. Bowling comes to the bench to replace by Nick Banyard. So probably just... Oh, Campbell nearly got a piece there. The Cobras get the rebound back. Von Hoff over to Dillermans now. Dillermans to Turner. Turner goes baseline. He's a very speedy customer. Von Hoff thought about three-point attempt, guarded by Dent. Shot goes up. No good. Rebounded by Nick Banyard. Banyard to Rain Smith. Smith goes off. Goaltending? Yes, goaltending called by all three referees there. That ball was certainly on its downward path. Another great drive there by the Thunder. I think it was Rain Smith that time. And their lead now extends 19-13. Good to see the Thunder being aggressive to the basket.
Yeah, definitely. Taking it to the hoop. And Michael Wern's back on. So I think Kilsyth might be feeling the pressure a little bit.
Yeah,
that's good.
Wern had a very hot start and just gone to the bench for a breather. The coach, Justin Schuler, has brought him back on. So Dillerman's now with the ball guarded by Rain Smith. Dillermans looks a very young character, I must say. Rain Smith's young, Dillermans looks younger.
Yeah, definitely.
So the ball's over there. That was Ursic. Ursic, Wern now has to put up a long three-point attempt, always missing, and Banyard with the rebound. Joel Beveridge on the court now for the Thunder, brings it over half court to Campbell. Campbell hands off to Dent. Dent guarded by Wern. Dent goes baseline, kicks out to Beveridge. Beveridge go over to Banyard. Banyard mid-range jump shot. No good. Rebounded there by Wern. Wern brings the ball over half court. Kicks over to Smith Milner. Now Von Hoff. Von Hoff kicks out to Dillermans. Dillermans long three-pointer. In and out. Oh, looked good, but came back out again. Bad luck there for Mitchell Dillermans. And the score remains 19-13. 2 minutes 25 left here in the first quarter of this NBL1 clash at the OBC Stadium in Ulverston, Tasmania. Dent now with the ball for the Thunder. Some heavy screens going on there. Banyard with the ball going baseline. Nearly lose control, needs to find someone.
He's out of
And the
bounds.
referee says, you stepped out of bounds, Mr. Banyard. He got himself into a bit of trouble there. Couldn't quite find the outlet pass. Good defence there by the Kilsyth Cobras. And a timeout called by Northwest Thunder coach Sam Armstrong with 2:08 remaining here in the first quarter and his team up by 6 points. What have you liked so far about the Thunder's game, Melissa?
Well, I'm liking their defence. I think they're putting the pressure on, making them shoot those outside shots, which is good. So they're crashing the boards, getting the boards up the floor. I think they're also working really well on rotating through offensive structures, which is always a positive.
Yeah,
not standing waiting for it to come down.
For the most part, their offense has looked a little bit better tonight. It has clogged up slightly over the last few games, and it's hard for them sort of get over 80 points a game at the moment. But they're certainly on track for that tonight.
That's it. And looking strong and confident. So, taking the shot, then kicking it out. Yeah, no, it's looking good.
Yep. So the team's heading back onto the court now with the Northwest Thunder leading by 6 points, 19-13, 2 minutes 8 left here in the first quarter. Another good sign for the Thunder, ain't given away the one foul so far in 8 minutes of play. So Coach Sam Armstrong will be pretty happy with that. So the Cobras to inbound the ball through Von Hoff. He gets out to Wern, and the Cobras are away again. Wern's been guarded by Rain Smith up the floor to Isaac Turner. Turner drives, gets nice drive. Isaac Turner got past Kai Woodfull there on the dribble and found himself a lane to the basket.
Needed that help defence just to step across a little there.
Wern's got 6 points now on 75% shooting. Inside Campbell. Paul Campbell, nice move inside Paul Campbell.
Nice pass, Nick. Good job.
His first 2 points for the night, and the Thunder lead 21-15. Wern now guarded by Smith. The shot, he flicked a little shot there, no good. Rebounded by the Thunder, and they're away again through Woodfull. Woodfull puts up a long three-pointer, feeling confident. That was short, rebounded by Ursic. Gets the ball into Wern's hands again. Wern, little bounce pass out to Smith-Milner. Smith-Milner looked very nice out of the hand and went in for a three-pointer. That's 5 points now for Smith-Milner, and the Thunder lead 21-18. Under a minute left here. Banyard to Woodfull. Woodfull has two players on him now. Banyard finds a little bit of space. Drove in, end up turning it over. Cobras away through Turner, and you would say that's probably just a professional, non-professional foul there by Joel Beveridge.
We're going to hold the ball up
just to put a pause on that play and not allow the Cobras to get an easy 2 points. So 42.7 seconds left here with the home side, the Northwest Thunder leading 21-18. Wern finds some sort of alley-oop pass. He was hoping to get to Patton. Didn't work out. The ball turned over and the Thunder will get it back.
I was just saying, Nick seems to have picked up quite a few rebounds. He's sitting on 4.
Yeah, good signs early there for Nick. Banyard now with the ball. Brings it inside. So thought, why not? I'll go myself here. And that was just a weird sort of 2 points. He sort of didn't realise he was going to be that open. He just thought, I'll do it myself. 2 points to Banyard. He's up to 6 now for the game. 23-18 lead for the Thunder. Cobras kick it around. Three-pointer from the corner there by Ursic. No good. Patton now goes inside Campbell. That was always, you just see that developing. Paul Campbell looking for the block as is his want, but Patton knew if he could just sell enough candy there and enough shot fakes, he'll get Campbell to commit. He did. Got it the 2 points, and we'll go to the foul line for the and one. Smart veteran play there by Chris Patton. So 0.8 of a second left. The Thunder lead 23-26 with the final play of the game. Patton makes it. Thunder's lead now 23-21. Campbell gets the shot up, not in time. And that is quarter time here at the OBC Stadium in Ulverston, with the Northwest Thunder getting off to a pretty good start here against the Kilsyth Cobras. They lead 23-21 at quarter time. The leading scorers so far for the Northwest Thunder, Nick Banyard with 6 points, Joe Chilcott with 5, Kai Woodfull with 3, Jordan Bowling with 3 points as well. For the Kilsyth Cobras, Isaac Turner was 7, Michael Wern was 6, and Ty Smith-Milner with 5 points. Thunder got away to a really good start there. Kilsyth just dragged it back there in the last couple of stages, Mel. This all looks like it could be a pretty close game tonight, this one.
Yeah, definitely. It'll come down to, I think, who's going to get on the boards and who is going to be, I guess, there at the end. Like, there's a few fouls where we got 3 apiece. Yep. Yeah, so not too bad, I suppose.
No one's got more than one so far, so...
No.
I think the coaches are usually pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Usually pretty happy with that. Just going through some of the stats here so far in the first quarter. The rebound count, Kilsyth leading that 12-8. They've grabbed 6 offensive rebounds already. That'll be annoying Sam Armstrong a little bit. Just want his big men to box out a little bit better there. 7 assists for the Thunder. That's a good start compared to 3 turnovers. Only 2 assists for the Kilsyth Cobras and 4 turnovers. So 7 assists means the offense is flowing, the ball's getting through hands and obviously resulting in points, because you don't get assists if the ball don't go in the hoop.
No.
Shooting percentages so far, the Thunder 10 of 17, 58.8%. That's some of their best shooting for a while. Kilsyth 9 of 21 at 42.9%. Certainly an improvement from their game in Hobart last night. Steals, 2 for the Cobras, none for the Thunder so far. So Kilsyth up in a few areas, Northwest Tasmania up in a few areas. Makes for an exciting rest of the game, hopefully. Well, if the Thunder win by 50 points, we'll take that as well. But I think this could be a close one. It'll be interesting to see how Kilsyth use the bench. Only got the 3 players on the bench tonight, so be interesting to see how Coach Justin Schul is he'll be rotating heavily, you would think, with only 8 players. I mean, I'm sure at Ulverston this year you're probably working with less at times, especially those trips to Smithton on a cold Tuesday night. So we're back underway here at the OBC Stadium with Lockie Dent for the Thunder. Gets it to Banyard. Banyard to Woodfull. Still outside the 3-point line there. Woodfull.
Good movement.
Goes inside to Banyard. Yeah. Banyard flips up a little shot there. Oh, unlucky Nick Banyard.
Maybe half a point.
Half a point.
Yeah.
1 point or something. That was how that missed, I don't know. Foul there on Paul Campbell as Ty Smith-Milner drove to the hoop. And he'll go over the line for 2 free throws to try and tie this game up in the early stages. Jordan Bowling, early sub for the Thunder, as Campbell brings up his 2nd foul. So Campbell will come to the bench and Bowling comes back on. I think Armstrong careful not to get Campbell into too much foul trouble early. He wants to sort of keep him on the floor for the later stages. Yeah. The free throw was missed there. The first one by Ty Smith-Milner. So the score remains at 23-21. Second one goes up, it's good, and the Kilsyth Cobras are now trail by 1 point against the Northwest Thunder here at Ulverston. Kai Woodfull with the ball now. Sort of running with 2 point guards at the moment at the Thunder, with Woodfull and Dent on the floor. Woodfull puts up a 3-pointer. No good. Jordan Bowling, great rebound there, Jordan Bowling. Kicks over to Chilcott. To Woodfull, now to Dent. Dent goes inside. Little left-handed layup. Nice work, Lachlan Dent. 2 points to Dent. He's up to 4 now for the night. And the Thunder lead 25-22. It was nice there how he went over the left, but just sort of uses the right to give himself a bit of space. Turnover there by the Kilsyth Cobras by number 2, Luke. Number 1, Michael Wern.
I guess when you're the smaller player on the floor, you have to have those little tricks in your bag.
You do.
So you got to make your own space.
The Thunder nearly turned the ball over again. They get the ball back. No, then they turned over. Then they properly turn it over, and the Cobras are away. The Cobras nearly turned over, with Wern nearly falling out of bounds, but he saved it. Turner now gets the ball inside to Patton. Patton, lovely cut there by number 6, Benjamin Ursich. That was beautiful basketball, and he got an easy 2 points underneath the basket. Thunder lead 25-24. 8:32 left here in this second quarter.
Great do.
Banyard kicks it out to Bowling. Bowling, three-pointer goes up.
Yes.
Jordan Bowling rolls in the three-pointer. That's his second for the night.
Yep.
Bowling up to 6 points now, and the Thunder lead 28-24.
Oh.
No call there by the ref as Kai Woodhull went flying along the baseline. The Cobras missed a shot. Woodhull now the ball kicks it out to Dent. Dent to Banyard. Banyard drives inside. Nice move. 2 points to Nick Banyard. He's up there now. He looks like he's in an aggressive frame of mind.
I think he's come to
aggressive
play.
frame of mind tonight.
Yeah, he's come to play.
I think Sam Armstrong might have just put the acid on him during the week, just to be a bit more aggressive to the basket. And it's certainly helped so far. Banyard up to 8 points.
Job.
Turnover by the Thunder. Yes, they will now because Kilsyth gave away the foul. Foul's on number 6, Ben Ursich. That's his first, and the Thunder will get the ball. Thunder playing. They certainly haven't pressed tonight, the Thunder, much, but their defence has had a lot of urgency to it so far.
Certainly getting across and getting a hand on those shooters has helped.
It certainly has. Dent now with the ball. Chilcott bowling, finds himself open for the foul line. Oh, just shoot it, Jordan. You were wide open, son. Bowling now up to 8 points, and the Thunder's lead 32-24. Nice little run here from the Thunder.
Yeah.
7-0 run.
Oh, dear.
But that is now stopped by a lovely cut by Michael Wern. Finds another 2 points underneath the basket. They're just getting some easy points like that Kilsyth tonight. I think the Thunder will be happy for him to shoot from outside, but it's just giving him easy points inside. Banyard, mid-range jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Lockie Dent. Dent to Woodfall. 3-point attempt, no good.
Pushing.
Foul there by Banyard.
Didn't need that one.
That was a silly foul there by Nick Banyard. Chris Patton had that rebound under control, and that is Banyard's first foul for the night. Substitution for the Thunder. Kobe Jackson on for his first run tonight, replacing Kai Woodfall. Goes to the bench to have a drink and gets the towel from team manager Mike Gaffney. So Thunder pressing a little bit there now. Wern with the ball now for the Kilsyth Cobras, guarded by Jackson. Turner thought about the three-pointer, gave it up, back to Wern. Wern to Smith Milner. Smith Milner's three-pointer goes up. No good, rebounded by Banyard.
The zone defense is working really well for Thunder. It's giving them that, covering all of the spots.
Kobe Jackson's three-point attempt from the corner was no good. Joe Chilcott tried to crash the boards there, but the ball came off his hands and out of bounds. The Cobras will get the ball back with 6:28 left here in the second quarter, and the Northwest Thunder leading 32-26. Dent now picks Wern up at about three-quarter court. Wern stays in control to Patton, to Turner now. Turner puts up a two-pointer. Nice shot there by Isaac Turner. Thought he was fouled, but the ref might have just been on the referee's blind side there. Kilsyth Cobras cut the margin to 4 points. Northwest Thunder lead 32-28. Chilcott now with the ball. Chilcott loves that little mid-range jump shot. No good. Kobe Jackson was in amongst three Kilsyth players there who were all taller than him, and there was no way he was grabbing that rebound. Isaac Turner goes to drive there on Lockie Dent in the paint there, draws the foul from Dent, and the referees, I think, said we'll take that ball on the baseline. He wasn't shooting. So just a little bit of a delay in the game here. Referee David Farmer's just checking out the sweat at the other end of the floor there, where a few Kilsyth players hit the ground. They'll get mopped up, and the Cobras prepared to take the ball on the end line. They trail 32-28, 5 minutes 48 to go here in this NBL1 clash at the OVC Stadium in Olsen, the Todd Northrop Memorial Game with all funds raised tonight, going to a very worthy cause, the Cancer Council Tasmania. So the sweat has been mopped up at the other end of the court. The game's about to restart. Wern to inbound the ball. Finds Smith Milner out to Von Hoff, to Turner now. Back out to Von Hoff. To Ursich. Finds a cutting Smith Milner there. And another easy 2 points to the Cobras. So 32-20 is the Thunder's lead now. Midway through the second quarter. Banyard with the ball. Kicks it over to Bowling, but that ball was stolen by Smith Milner. Turner now thought about the three-pointer again. No, drives. Little mid-range jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Bowling and the Thunder away through Jackson. Jackson really bringing the ball up the court with some pace. But Turner stops him in his tracks. To Banyard now. Chilcott three-pointer. Oh, no good. Rolls in and out. Wern to Turner now. Turner drives on Kobe Jackson.
Defense.
Great defense, Kobe Jackson. No travel, says the umpire. Or the referee. Kilsyth still with the ball. Ursic went a no-look pass that just dissected two Cobra players. Lovely. And went straight out of bounds. Turnover from the Cobras.
Good pressure.
Very good pressure by the...
well
great work there by Kobe Jackson on defence to stop what looked like a likely layup. Timeout called by... I think it might have been the Kilsyth, Thunder coach Sam Armstrong, with his team leading 32-30. 4 minutes 43 left here in this first quarter. No team. Thunder got away a little bit there. Kilsyth have come back with a little 6-0 run. So it seems like it's going to be one of those games, just these little 6-8-0 runs.
Yeah.
That's about maybe all the team's going to be capable of.
Got to change the pace up a little bit. I think Kilsyth came out and took a bit of control. So then, it sort of put a bit of a stop on Thunder's roll. But we're still crashing the boards big time, which is awesome. Yeah.
So the Thunder have gone 3 minutes without a score. Their last score was at 7 minutes 30. This quarter we're down to 4:43. So just the offense that looked really good in the first quarter just come to a halt a little bit. Opposition teams have been able to do that to the Thunder this year at times. It's been their downfall in a lot of their losses. They just had these barren periods of being unable to score while the other team just slowly careers away. We're back underway here through Kobe Jackson, guarded by Turner. Gets the ball to Banyard now. Banyard at the top of the key. Drives, looking to be aggressive again. Yeah, nice work there, Nick Banyard. Being aggressive, driving to the hoop, and was fouled. The foul there on number 6, Benjamin Ursic. I think that might be his second on the night, yes. And Nick Banyard will go over the line for another 2 free throws. So Banyard to the line, misses his first. He had a few free throw issues in a home game here not too long ago. I think he might have missed his first 4. So lines up for the second. The second no good either, but Kobe Jackson's allowed to get an offensive rebound, and that really annoyed the Kilsyth coach, Justin Schuler. Yeah. You can hear him from here. Jordan Bowling drives hard there.
Nice job.
Nice work. Banyard, offensive rebound. Great work, Nick Banyard. Cleaning up on the offensive glass there.
He's come to play.
Good
to see.
And a big block. Nick Banyard says, not in my house. That was swatted away with some authority from Nick Banyard after a great offensive rebound and 2 points the other end. Big defence from Banyard at the other.
So do we give him a little bit of leeway now for missing those foul shots?
Maybe, yes.
Just a little. Oh, you're a tough coach, Brad. You're tough.
I'm very tough. Tough man to please. Kilsyth with the ball. Turner guarded by Woodfall now on to Smith. Goes inside to Smith Milner. Smith Milner shot in and out. Good hands there. Active hands from Beveridge, I think it was.
Oh, yes.
The Thunder looked to be getting away down the court with Jordan Bowling, but that was great defence there by the Cobras. Who was that? By number 14, Ty Smith Milner drew the charge, and Thunder will turn the ball over. Jordan Bowling just arguing his case there with referee Taylor Flint. She won't have. There looked to be both. Fair to say, Smith Milner had a fair bit of movement going on.
Yeah.
Maybe Bowling just slightly dropped the shoulder a little bit and made that call a little bit easier there for the referee.
I mean, really, check out the size of the two players. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that.
Are you saying Smith Milner maybe sold that call quite well?
Yeah, I'm thinking Academy Award, but you know.
So the mops are out again to clean up a bit of sweat on the floor. The boys are working hard so far. It's only the first half, and the mop boys have been out for a couple of trips already. So I think they've finished their work. The Cobras are back underway again. We've got Mitch Dielemans with the ball. Gets inside to Patton. Patton guarded by Simon Loken on the floor for his first clock tonight. Back out to Dealman. Dealman gets past Rain Smith. Ball goes up, shot missed. Great work, Rain Smith. The Thunder, the ball ping-ponged around there a bit. The Thunder finally get it back. Woodfull now. Bowling, aggressive.
Nice drive.
Great drive, Jordan Bowling. Drew the foul there from number 3, Chris Patton. And it has, we've mentioned it before tonight, the Thunder, there's a definite aggressiveness towards them, and they're driving to the basket hard tonight.
Let's get there with purpose. Yes. It's good. Now we want them to make it from the line. Is that what we want, Brad?
That would be handy there, because they're currently none of 3.
Yeah, that's not a good stat.
That's not good. Well, Jordan Bowling makes the first free throw. Hallelujah. 1 of 4 now from the line for the Thunder tonight.
You know, one of my favourite coaches, Phil Thomas, he has this thing, you win championships from the foul line. That's his thing. He says that, and
It's
he's right.
It's one of those stats, I think, which goes completely unnoticed during the game, but when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the night and you've only lost by 5 points and you've missed 10 free throws, they hurt coaches that one. Oh, nice move inside there by Ty Smith-Milner. Great pass there from Chris Patton, the 2 big men working well together there for the Cobras. And the Thunder's lead now 36-32, 3 minutes left here in the first half. Woodfull now the ball drives. Woodfull that was good defence there from the Cobras. Forced Woodfull to try and find Smith in the corner, but that ball was never going to find Smith, and it went out of bounds. The Thunder guards, just be careful. They drive inside and they're up against a fair bit of tall timber there in the Cobras big men.
Yeah, they've got that sort of space covered, haven't they?
They do it very well. Turner now the ball. Drives on Woodfull.
Nice
strong move there by Isaac Turner.
He had that in the shopping bag. It was going nowhere but in the basket.
That was Mel Budgeon bringing the good lines to the NBL commentary tonight. Loken inside, working on Patton. No, kicks it back out to Beveridge. Nice pass, Joel Beveridge to Jordan Bowling, who made himself a nice little bit of space inside the key. 2 points to Jordan Bowling. He's up to 10 tonight. And the Thunder lead 38-34. So the Cobras, Turner puts up a 3-pointer. Sweet shooting from Isaac Turner. He's thought about putting up a few 3-pointers tonight, Isaac Turner. Finally decided he'll let one rip, and he's up to 14 points now tonight, Isaac Turner, on 55% shooting. Simon Loken doesn't mind putting up a 3. Simon Loken, in and out. Great hustle, Joel Beveridge. Nearly got the offensive rebound, but the Cobras are away again through Dealman's. Turner, 14 points tonight, on fire. Turner now into Patton. Patton guarded by Loken. Patton working on Loken. Great work, Chris Patton. Nice work, Chris Patton. He's a big man that knows what he's doing inside the paint. Got the 2 points there, and the Kilsyth Cobras now, thanks to a little 5-0 run, have taken a lead in the closing stages of this first half. They lead 39-38, timeout call by Northwest Thunder coach Sam Armstrong. The offense tonight for the Thunder, for the most part, it's been pretty good. Aggressive to the basket. They're getting good looks. They're probably just letting the Cobras get too many easy points inside the paint at the moment.
Yeah, I guess some of the hot shooters are off for the floor at the moment for the Thunder, so it kind of makes them, they've got to go inside. You've got to look for Jordan.
Yep.
I mean, he's hot too. He's gone well. They've got a few more options down the other end.
Yeah, the Cobras big men department is certainly their strength.
Yeah.
Felix Von Hoff, Chris Patton, Ty Smith-Milner, just 3 genuine big blokes who would, I'd imagine, would walk into most NBL1 teams this season. They certainly look good in the Thunder's lineup.
Well, they're all, 206, 208 centimetre?
They're genuine big boys. Whereas the Thunder, I think Sam Armstrong wants to go a bit more of a guard-heavy lineup, but that's when you probably do that. That's what you're going to give up a few points in the paint if your defense on the perimeter isn't up to scratch.
Well, hopefully that timeout's just shuffled the momentum for Kilsyth, and it flicks over to Thunder. They can get a few scores on the board.
Yeah, minute 23 left here. they'll be looking to finish off strong. So a bit of pressure from the Cobras as the Thunder try and bring the ball up the court. They get it over successfully. Woodfull now have the ball to Banyard. Banyard to Smith, back to Woodfull. Screen set by Loken. Now Banyard, aggressive again.
And a block.
Yeah, great work, Nick Banyard. Nah, I don't think the points there will count there. Don't think the points will count there, Nick. That's a bit, just a shade ambitious. Points don't count, but the foul there on number
14 it was.
14.
Yep.
Ty Smith-Milner certainly looked like a block. He certainly hadn't established any sort of position on defence. And another great drive there by Nick Banyard draws the foul on Smith-Milner. So the Thunder will take the ball from the sideline or the baseline here. No, it was referee Ashley Thurston says we'll do it on the. We'll take it on the sideline here. So 1:05 left here in the first half of this NBL1 encounter at the OBC Stadium in Ulverston. Kilsyth Cobras have just pushed ahead to a 1-point lead after trailing most of this quarter. So the Thunder will be looking to grab that lead back in the closing stages. That's still mopping up a bit of sweat. How much do these Kilsyth players sweat? Deary me, they're seeping out of them tonight.
I suppose they've come from Victoria. It's tropical Tasmania. They've got to sweat, you know, it's a bit warmer.
They were down tropical Hobart last night. That's always a nice warm stadium, isn't it? The Kingborough Stadium on a Friday night. Shout out to all our Hobart viewers tonight. So there's towels and everything out here at the moment. I hope we haven't got. Anyone think we've got a leak in the roof? The amount of towels out there at the moment. We'll have buckets on the end line soon.
It's probably part of a tactic just to give them a bit of a rest,
well,
you know?
It pretty much is an extended time out so far. Smith-Milner looks to be the main offender, I think. He's got a nice sheen on the on those upper arms at the moment. I reckon he might be a heavy sweater.
He might get a gig as a towel boy, you know, when he's retirement. He's doing a good job.
He's doing a very good job. He's made the two towel boys that are here tonight redundant. he said, we'll just fix this up ourselves.
You know, and this stadium would be one of the cleanest, well-preserved stadiums in Australia. Let's go that. Let's make that big call. But now, down that baseline, it's pristine.
Yeah, someone's had the Mr. Sheen out. So we're back underway here with the Northwest Thunder. Beveridge drives in. Look, great pass. Joel Beveridge with a great assist there to Rain Smith, who was cutting along the baseline, and Smith just rolls in a nice 2 points.
Yeah, great left-hand touch. Good job.
Thunder retake the lead, 40-39, closing stages of this quarter. Isaac Turner with the travel there. Mel Budgeon called it.
Yep.
She knows a travel when she sees one.
Yeah. Unless you play NBA, that's a definite travel.
Yeah, I must say, when you watch an NBA game and what the stars get away with compared to just the common player in the NBA, it is chalk and cheese.
Try coaching under 10 boys.
Oh, no thanks.
No, they just love the NBA, so it's never trouble.
Kai Woodfull with the three-pointer. Kai Woodfull continues on his three-point shooting from the closing stages of the Melbourne game last week up in Launceston. 3 points there to him, and he's up to 6 points for the night. Thunder lead 43-29. About a 4-5 second differential in the shot and game clock.
Unlucky.
Smith-Milner drive to the basket. Who's just picking themselves up there? Kai Woodfull went to take the charge, but the referee said, no, you were moving, Kai. There'll be a block, and Smith-Milner will go to the basket for 2 points. Good to see the two players shaking hands there. There was some pretty heavy contact there. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think Woodfull might have copped a forearm or a bicep flush in the face there.
Yeah.
And Smith,
he hit the deck pretty hard.
He did. I think I might have heard a head hit timber there. So something different. The towel boys are out again to mop up some sweat as Toa Smith-Milner prepares to shoot 2 free throws. With the Thunder leading 43-39, 13.6 seconds left here at the OBC Stadium in Ulverstone, this NBL1 clash. As mentioned at the start of the game, the Cobras will be looking for a win here. They had a poor loss in Hobart last night against the Hobart Huskies. Come into this weekend, the Cobras with a 9-6 record in 5th position. They dropped now to 9-7, but still maintain 5th. But with a plethora of games on tonight, another loss would see them definitely tumble because it is a log-jammed NBL1 ladder. Just looking at it here, there's only between 5th and 14th, there's only 2 wins separate teams. So, and with the season coming to an end, there's going to be some very, very key matchups. Smith Milner makes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Thunder get the ball back. 10 seconds left. Who's going to get the last shot? Loken inside. Loken just fumbles the ball and gives away the foul with 3.3 seconds. That probably wasn't a bad foul to give, actually, in hindsight. That certainly slowed the Cobras down. Referee Taylor Flint just issues a warning to the Thunder bench there, just to ease up on the chat coming from the bench. She's not happy about something. So it looks like we might be just adjusting the clock here a little bit. No, it will be 2 shots.
Oh yeah.
No, so the foul count was slightly out on the scoreboard. It was on 3, but it should have been 4. So that was the 5th team foul for the Thunder that quarter. And Isaac Turner will go to the free throw line for 2 with 3.3 seconds left to try and get his team within 1 point here at half time. Turner makes the first, up to 15 points now for the night. Isaac Turner, leading scorer amongst all players tonight. Very impressive performance so far from Turner. Turner, very deliberate action, makes the second. So Thunder, 3.3 seconds left. Woodfall with the ball. Will he put up a 3? Got to get it up. Puts it up. Woodfall! Everyone thought he might have been shooting the 3. He saw a nice little crease in the defence, drove the ball, got the ball up just in time. Kai Woodfall up to, what's he up to? 8 points now for the night, and that gives the Northwest Thunder a 45-42 lead here at half time in this NBL1 clash at the OBC Stadium in Ulverstone. That always gives it it gives you a bit of confidence, gives the team a nice little lift going into half time, Mel.
Yeah, lots of high fives, lots of little bum taps. Is that what it is? I don't know.
Bum taps.
Yeah, I think there was. They'll be excited now, so they'll be keen for the second half.
So let's have a look at some numbers here from the first half of this NBL1 clash between the Northwest Thunder and the Kilsyth Cobras. We've got the leading scorers so far for the Northwest Thunder, the home team. Jordan Bowling with 12 points, Nick Banyard with 10, Kai Woodfall with 8. For the Kilsyth Cobras, Isaac Turner leading all scorers tonight with 16. Ty Smith-Milner with 11. Michael Wern just quietened off a bit that quarter. He was hot in the first quarter. The Thunder done a reasonable job with him there in the second quarter. He's on 8 points. I think he might have had 8 he had 6 at quarter time. So he only had 2. Thank you, Bruce Robinson, for that lovely bit of paperwork that has all the numbers on it. Some shooting percentages so far. The Northwest Thunder, 54%. That sort of shooting percentage will win you a lot of games if you keep that up. The Kilsyth Cobras at 47%. The rebound count, 21-16. The Thunder did a better job that quarter, just grabbed a few more offensive rebounds. Leading the assist count, 11-6 is the home team. Steals 5-2 in favour of the Cobras, and the Cobras also have 1 more turnover than the Thunder, 9-8. Mel Budgeon, what did you like there from the Thunder that half, and do you think they've shown enough that they can get the win tonight?
Yeah, I think that there's an air of confidence about what they're doing out there. Nick, I've seen a few of the games this year, and I think Nick has definitely come to play today. Kai, I think I've seen him play once before, and obviously last week in Launceston he bought his wares, so he really showed what he's got to offer, and continued on again tonight. So yeah, no, they're good, and they've got that unit, that strong unit, which is really important. Team sport, you've got to have a good unit happening.
Certainly looks like they're playing with a little bit more team tonight. There's certainly the offense is flowing a bit better. They've probably just want to tidy up that interior defence a little bit. The Cobras have probably just got a few too many easy points inside tonight.
Yeah, just they do cut, like they pass and cut, give and go, like and get there with some purpose.
Yeah.
So and sometimes I think we've been caught with our standing flat, and they just whizzed on past us. So yeah, just to be aware of that.
So that's half time here at the OBC Stadium in Ulverstone. Northwest Sunday lead 45-42. We'll take a short little break and be back with the second half pretty soon. See you soon. Rightio, welcome back into the OBC Stadium in Ulverston, where we've been supplied. Normal service has resumed and the tray of pastries has returned from Oliver's Bakery. And let me say, there was some fine sausage rolls, party pies, and a nice little egg and bacon pie as well. Julian O'Brien will be very pleased to know that I have been fed and watered tonight. So we're about to get underway in this second half. The Northwest Thunder leading 45-42. Just in other games tonight in Tasmania, the Kilsyth women's team were in Launceston taking on the Lonnie Tornadoes, and they came away with an 85-63 win. Cara Tassari with 20 points, Lauren Nicholson with 19, while for the Tornadoes, Sarah O'Neill led the way there with 20 points. So we're back underway with Wern to Turner. Turner goes to work on Dent. Oh, nice move, Isaac Turner. Drew the foul from Dent. Banked in a nice little layup, and he'll go to the free throw line and one. That's a great start from the Kilsyth Cobras, Mel.
Yep. Not what we were looking for.
And once again, just that dribble penetration by the Cobras has caught the Thunder defenders out. So Isaac Turner to the line to shoot one.
And he creates a lot of space, so he's actually weaving. He's not going in one direction. He's change of pace, change of direction. Very skilled. Very, very smooth player. Isaac Turner, he's up to 19 points. The Thunder just get through the press there. Dent now with the ball. Dent to Chilcott. Chilcott, an ambitious pass inside to Nick Banyard. Went over his head. That will be a turnover for the Northwest Thunder. And the Cobras will get the ball back. The score's tied up at 45 apiece. Just a bit of a sloppy start on both ends of the court there from the Thunder. Sam Armstrong will be wanting to make sure that doesn't continue for too much longer. Oh, nearly the steal there from Woodfall on Turner. Smith-Milner now kicks the ball back out to Wern. Wern back into Smith-Milner. Oh. Active hands there from Woodfall, but he gave away the foul as Smith-Milner looked to pass the ball. And that'll be Woodfall's first foul for the quarter, first foul for the game. Thunder already up to 2 fouls this quarter inside the first 50 seconds. Kilsyth now with the ball through Wern. Screen set there by Patton. Wern still goes to work on Woodfall. Oh, strong move there by Michael Wern. Had Kai Woodfall going backwards there for the majority of that play, and he got 2 points, takes him up to 10 for the night. And the Cobras lead 47-45. Banyard over to Bowling. Bowling puts up a shot, clangs off the front of the rim. Oh, good D. Oh, no, we've got
good tip there by Banyard to Dent.
Oh.
3-pointer from Woodfall, no good. Thunder had another opportunity there.
Here we go.
Steal by Joe Chilcott to Bowling.
Oh,
that was an ambitious alley-oop pass at best. But the foul there was given away by number 3, Chris Patton. And they'll send, no, not 2 shots. We'll go to the baseline for that. That's 3 fouls now on Patton, so he'll just need to be careful for the rest of this quarter. Oh, poor pass, Jordan Bowling. Read beautifully there by Von Hoff. Steal. Cobras away. Turner, 3-pointer. Oh, big play there by the Kilsyth Cobras. Isaac Turner with the 3. He's up to 22 points now for the night. And that instigates a timeout from Coach Sam Armstrong, and he is not happy. There may have been a swear word, a four-letter swear word that just came out of his mouth there. The Kilsyth Cobras have started on a nice little 8-0 run here to start this third quarter.
Yeah, they seem to have gone to sleep a little bit.
They have after a great finish to the second quarter by Kai Woodfall. They
haven't brought that high back out with them after half time.
And Sam Armstrong really giving some death stares to a few players who have missed some defensive assignments there.
Yeah, and look after it. It's precious and a bit sloppy in the passing down there.
So both teams 10 turnovers for the night. But it's the Cobras who are leading by 5 points all of a sudden after a quick start to this third quarter. They lead 50-45.
And Isaac Turner, he's popped 6 points on.
Already, he's in for a big night. So the Thunder now with the ball in the front court. Bowling kicks out Dent. Dent puts up a long range shot. Great shooting there, Lockie Dent. That's pretty simple basketball, that.
Yep.
Drive, attract the defence, kick it out to the open shooter in the corner. That was Lockie Dent, and he drained the three-pointer. And the Thunder trail only by 2 points now, 48-50. Wern over to Von Hoff. Von Hoff into Patton now, guarded by Banyard. Goes to the mid-range jump shot, does Chris Patton. And he's got that nice little soft touch, along with a good post game. Kilsyth leads 52-48. Three-pointer from Chilcott was no good. The rebound there from Banyard. Banyard went to flip up a little shot. It was an air ball, and Lockie Dent couldn't recover the ball in time. Ball went out of bounds. Kilsyth ball. So Thunder ramping up the defence here. But the Cobras get through it. Oh, Patton just catch and shoot. No good though. Bowling with the rebound. Thunder away again through Dent. Dent over to Bowling to Woodfall. Woodfall now. Back out to Bowling. Sold Turner up the river, but couldn't capitalise on the jump shot. Woodfall now, open three-pointer. No good. Rebounded there by Smith-Milner. Cobras are away. Turner now with the ball. Threatening, as always, is Isaac Turner into Patton, posting up Banyard. Patton now goes to work on Banyard. Oh, smooth mover. Oh, great rebound, though, by Nick Banyard. But they've called a foul on number 2 there for the Thunder, Jordan Bowling. I didn't quite see what that was for.
No.
Banyard looked like he got a nice rebound there, but...
it was very clean, over the top.
Yeah, Bowling must have just been doing a bit of pushing and nudging there on the other side. Gave away the foul. That's his second for the night. So, Cobras in around the ball. Patton out to Turner. Turner was given an open three-point look.
Good job.
I thought he nearly got fouled there, but it was great defence there by Dent. Forced the shot to miss. Thunder now. Bowling to Woodfall. Over to Banyard. Hands it off to Chilcott. Chilcott drives up and under Joe Chilcott. Great work, Joe Chilcott. Not known as a big driver to the basket, but he found himself a nice little bit of room there. Nice little up and under. Thunder only trailed by 2 points.
Great ball movement by Kilsyth.
Kilsyth, yeah, they're a well-oiled machine. The Kilsyth Cobras ends up in the hands of Ty Smith-Milner, and he drains the three-pointer.
Got the biggest guy on the floor, just sweet as, and knocking the three down, and a steal.
I think Dent went to try a little handoff there to Chilcott. Sam Armstrong is filthy on the sidelines, let me tell you about that turnover. Ursich now into Patton.
Good D.
Patton guarded by Banyard. Patton looks out busy. Out to Wern, three-point attempt. Michael Wern, no good. Rebounded by Banyard. Thunder away. To Bowling. Now back in the hands of the point guard in Lachlan Dent. Dent gets the ball back again. Bowling calling for it in the post there. 6 left on the shot clock. They're going to get busy here, the Thunder. Dent drives. Oh, they've made a hash of that again. Dent drive baseline. Went for the wraparound pass to Joe Chilcott in the corner, but Chilcott couldn't control it. Ball went out of bounds. Substitutions here for both teams. The Thunder Bowling and Woodfall coming to the bench. Paul Campbell coming on for some minutes, along with Rain Smith. So it's the Kilsyth Cobras here leading 55-50 against the Thunder. Thunder have just struggled to get scoring in this quarter. And a turnover by the Cobras. And Lockie Dent's just looking for that ball to be dried a bit. Just loaded up with a bit too much sweat for his liking.
It's that tropical weather of
It's that
Tasmania.
tropical weather. Substitution here for the Cobras with Wern coming off for a breather, replaced by probably the smallest player in the court tonight in number 4, Mitchell Dellerman. So Thunder restart the game through Banyard. Dent now brings the ball up the court, guarded by Dellermans. To Campbell now. Campbell's had a pretty quiet night, 2 points and no rebound, which is very unlike Paul Campbell. Rain Smith, corner 3, got fouled by Isaac Turner. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Don't say that 10 times quickly.
No.
And that's Turner's first foul for the night. as a coach, Mel, when your defenders give away 3 free throws,
Not good.
No chocolate frogs there. Let me tell you.
No, definitely not.
So Rain Smith to the free throw line, a very good free throw shooter, and of course he clanks the first one off the front of the rim. Well done, Brad, on the curse. So the Thunder still trail 55, 4 minutes 39 left here at the ABC Stadium. Smith much better on the second one, makes the necessary adjustment. Rain Smith up to 4 points for the night now. Goes for the third free throw, is good. Smith now up to 5 points for the night. 6 for the night now, and the Thunder trail 55, 4 minutes 36 left here in this third quarter of this game at the OBC Stadium in Ulverstone. Dealmans. Smith-Milner was left open for the three-pointer. Banyard managed to get the ball over to Dent. Dent now drives, kicks out. Rain Smith. Rain Smith's three-point attempt was well off, and Kilsyth tidy up through Dealmans.
Mustn't have had enough Wheaties this morning.
No, we'll have to talk to his mum Penny about that.
Yes.
So Von Hoff kicks it out to Smith-Milner. Smith-Milner now goes inside on Campbell. Oh, Campbell just gave away the foul there as Smith-Milner had just gone past him on the left side. And Smith-Milner will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
I'm just going to say, sometimes the Thunder seems to not have that help defence there. Paul could have really done with some help coming across the baseline there and could have taken a great charge. You know, get that chocolate frog that you've been looking for, Brad.
You may be hungry all of a sudden, Mel. So Ty Smith-Milner at the free throw line makes the first free throw. The Kilsyth Cobras lead out to 56-52. Northwest Thunder in 6 minutes of play only scored 7 points so far this quarter. That simply won't get the job done in this standard of basketball. Smith-Milner makes the second, lead out to 57-52, just under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Dent now with the ball for the Thunder over to Beveridge. Banyard finds himself with a bit of space.
Oh, mate.
Tries to get inside to Campbell. Campbell does get inside. Strong move by Paul Campbell. And the foul. Basket counts, foul on number 4, Mitchell Dealmans. Paul Campbell will go to the free throw line for the and one. Much needed basket there for the Northwest Thunder. They trail 54-57.
Yeah, Nick had a lot more faith in Paul getting a handle on that than I did. I was thinking, oh, that's looking untidy.
Don't worry. I tidied that up a bit. It's by no means was that assertive by Paul, but we'll take the 2 points anyway we can get them. Campbell at the free throw line.
Oh, that
never looked good as soon as it exploded out of his hand. And the Thunder still trail 54-57. The Thunder free throws tonight, 4 of 9. Just you need to be 70% in this league, I reckon.
Yep.
44% won't be getting the job done. So the Cobras now Turner into Smith-Milner, guarded by Campbell. Mid-range jump shot. Rebounded by Rain Smith. Smith off and running. Waits for the cavalry to arrive. To Beveridge, to Dent now. Dent wants calling for Banyard. Banyard's got the mismatch here on Dealmans. And Turner taken to the rack, big man. And he does, and the foul. Found the mismatch. Even with 2 players on him, he still outmatched those 2.
I'm not sure he was aware there was anyone on him. He couldn't even see him.
He basically had Kilsyth's 2 guards on him.
Yeah.
And he just overpowered and went to the basket. And the 2.
Now let's say this is going in. Yes.
Unfortunately, it didn't count.
Oh, you're joking. Oh.
The ref wasn't ready. No one was ready.
Oh, no.
You've set a standard now, Nick. He has to live up to it. So this 2 doesn't count. The ref's just making sure of that. So Banyard at the line to try and tie this game up with just over 3 minutes left. Makes the second free throw.
Yeah.
Raises his arms in there.
He needed the practice. Got the practice.
Well, that's what warm-up time's for, Mel.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
So the score's tied up at 57 apiece here. The Thunder on a nice little 5-0 run to rescue themselves. Wern drives in, kicks it back out. Ursic, 3-point attempt, Ben Ursic. That hurts.
Yeah. That was good. That was good rotation defence. Not much more they could have done.
The Cobras do get the ball through hands quite nicely, though, don't they?
And quick.
Rain Smith puts up a 3-point attempt. No good there from Smith. Rebounded by Smith-Milner. And the Cobras are away again through Turner. Turner back out to Smith Milner. Thought about 3-point attempt. Drives in on Campbell. Oh, Paul Campbell gives away the foul as Smith Milner drove into the key. That's Campbell's. That might be his 4th foul, Campbell. He's only had about just under 9 minutes of court time tonight, Paul. So not one of his better outings tonight. He seems to run hot and cold a bit, Paul. When he's on, he's an absolute menace.
These guys are quick and they pick the ball up, get to the hoop quickly. Paul's probably got to be that man that steps across and is the help defence. He's not really being able to match them to contain. Yep. And hence he's picked up 4 really quick fouls.
So Campbell comes off the court, replaced by Jordan Bowling, who's back on. And it is Ty Smith-Milner with the free throws at the other end. Makes the first. Kilsyth out to a 61-57 lead. Make that 2 from 2 from the line for Smith-Milner and comes off for a bit of a rest.
He's a second top scorer with 18. He's going well.
And they certainly don't lose anything in height. The Cobras when they made that substitution because Chris Patton is back on the court. So the Thunder back in offense. Smith now with the ball to Bowling. Bowling drives on Turner. No good there. Beveridge now. 6 left on the shot clock. Bowling finds himself over for a 3-point attempt. Nice. Jordan Bowling with the successful 3-pointer. And Northwest Thunder back to a 60-62 deficit here at the OBC Stadium in Ulverston. Wern. Ursic now goes baseline.
Great
Tries
help.
to kick it out to Wern. Wern, sold the dummy, but his jump shot was clanged off the front of the rim. Thunder away. Woodfall goes in on Von Hoff. But has lost it.
That was really lucky.
That was lucky by Woodfall. He just lost control of the ball, but the ball came off a Kilsyth player's foot. Might have been Wern, I think, on the baseline.
Not happy.
He wasn't happy about it. I think he thought he got.
I think
that wasn't the right call.
Those two are good mates, so a little rivalry.
Bowling finds himself inside. Banyard, strong by Banyard. The pass coming in from Bowling was tipped. Banyard just had to reach a little bit more to get it, but was fouled. And that Thunder are in the bonus. They'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. There's the foul there. I think it might have been on Patton, I think.
Number 6.
No, number 6. It was Ursic, and Ursic will come to the bench now with Smith-Milner only getting a short breather on the bench, and he's back on.
He's on 3 fouls. So
they've got Cobras got 3 players on 3 fouls in Patton, Dielemans, and Ursic. So Nick Banyard to go over the line to shoot free throws as another sweaty mess is mopped up on the baseline. Yeah, we could be finishing at 10 o'clock tonight, Bill.
Yeah.
We may have to claim overtime. So Nick Banyard makes his first free throw. He's on fire now. He's found his range from the free throw line.
Yeah, he's got the shopping done. He's putting her in the basket.
He's going.
Good job.
Kilsyth lead only 1 point. Banyard again. Misses the second.
Spoke too soon.
So Kilsyth Cobras lead 62-61. Minute 21 left here in this third quarter of this NBL1 encounter at the OBC Stadium in Ulverston. Isaac Turner, 22 points tonight for Turner.
It's a roll.
Over to Smith-Milner to Wern now.
5 seconds.
They need to get shot. Wern puts up, looks flat though. Michael Wern, if you don't mind.
No, that was just
nice
nasty flat.
That was flat. I didn't think it even touched the front of the rim. Rain Smith now with a 3-pointer. No good. Wern now with the ball again. Smith-Milner loves a 3-point attempt. No good on that one. Woodfall gets the rebound. 44 seconds left. Game's just sort of going along a bit of a frantic pace here at the moment in these final stages. Bowling pulls up for a 3-point attempt. Well short. Rebound there by the general in Chris Patton and draws the foul. Which of the Thunder guards was that on?
Rain Smith.
Yeah, it was just not necessarily that foul.
No, now they get the shots.
He was never going to get that rebound, and the Cobras are in the bonus as well. They'll go to the free throw line to try and extend this 64-61 lead they have with 30.7 seconds left on the clock here at the OBC Stadium in Ulverstone. So Patton misses the first. Patton tonight, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Doing a little bit of everything in his 20 minutes of game time so far. Patton, second free throw attempt, no good. Nice little bonus there for the Thunder. And they'll get the ball back with about 30 seconds left on the shot clock. So no, they won't try and get the quick shot away, go for a 2-for-1. Woodfull though. Joel Beveridge. Oh, bad luck there, Beveridge. Shot rim rattled in and out. Cobras will get the last shot here. Wern with a bit of speed. Von Hoff. Von Hoff's three, no good. Oh, Bowling tried to rebound it. Just fell out of his hands. Cobras will get the ball back on the baseline. 5.4 seconds left. Key defensive play here coming for the Thunder. Cobras make a substitution, Patton off, and number 2, Luke Rosendale on for, I think it might be his first bit of minutes for, well, first seconds for the game. Oh, great defence there from the Northwest Thunder, forced the turnover. Kilsyth can't get a shot away, but it is the Kilsyth Cobras who enjoy a 64-61 lead here at three-quarter time in this NBL1 clash at the OBC Stadium in Ulverstone. They'll be behind by 3 points at half-time. They now lead by 3 points going into the final change. Pretty good quarter there for Kilsyth. They come out hard, got the lead, held on to it for most of that third quarter. Thunder at times there levelled it up, but certainly their Thunder's offense certainly didn't click as much there in that third quarter, Mel.
No, they just didn't seem to get that nice run on that they've been having, and I think that frustration by Sam that we saw early, like I think was it in the first minute, where they just weren't doing smart things, making bad passes. Yeah, got to get that tidied up. So the stats, no, I thought those were the stats that arrived. The stats haven't arrived. Here comes Bruce Robinson with our lovely bit of paper with the stats. Thank you, Bruce. Good job. Life member of the NWBU.
Just an all-round good guy, Bruce Robinson, an all-round good man. So let's have a look at some of the numbers here. The Thunder shooting percentages certainly dropped off that quarter. They were 54.3% at halftime. They're down to 46.2% now. While the Cobras went from, they just dropped off a little bit too, but only by about 1%. So the top scorers so far in this game tonight, Jordan Bowling for the Thunder leads the Thunder with 15 points, Nick Banyard with 14, Kai Woodfull with 8. They probably just need a third option, a consistent third option in this last quarter just to keep the scoreboard ticking over. While for the Kilsyth Cobras, Isaac Turner, 22 points. Certainly did quieten off a bit that quarter. Turner only had the 6 points, certainly wasn't as effective. Ty Smith-Milner probably had a nice little quarter there for himself, helped himself to 7 points. He's up to 18 now for the game, and Michael Wern with 12 points. Rebound leaders, Banyard with 12, Smith-Milner with 8, and the assist leaders, Bowling with 4 and Patton with 4. So a few of the bigger men dishing out their dimes tonight for their respective teams.
It's interesting, Brad, like all the shooting percentages other than the free throws, where there's a significant difference. Thunder 6 from 12 and Kilsyth are 10 from 14. You know, a tight game like this is where it's won and lost.
Yeah, we talked about that before there.
We might have to have a chat with Sam about that.
We may have to.
Free throw.
So we're back underway here at the OBC Stadium. Bowling with a long-range 2, and it's good from Jordan Bowling.
Nice.
He goes up to 17 points for the night, and the Thunder only trail by 1 point here, 63-64. Wern now with the ball for Cobras, guarded by Dent. Through to Ursic. Now Turner. Turner guarded by Woodfull. Banyard shows on defence. Smith-Milner kicks back out to Turner. Turner's three-point attempt never looked likely from the hand. Rebounded by Bowling. Dent away. Woodfull faked the shot. Cross-court pass to Joey Chilcott.
Yeah, that's the spot.
Thunder captain Joey Chilcott with a three-pointer, and the Northwest Thunder regain the lead here at the OBC Stadium in Ulverstone. They lead 66-64 in this Todd Nothrop Memorial game. Von Hoff drives in, kicks it out to Smith-Milner, who kicks it to Wern. Oh, Michael Wern.
From the car park, flat as you like.
That is, I've seen ironing boards with more lumps in them than those shots. Dear, they just don't look like going in, but they find nothing but net. So the Cobras retake the lead, 67-66. Lockie Dent's little layup was no good. Players falling down everywhere, but it's finally the Cobras who regain the ball through Wern. Wern now kicks out to Ursic. 2-pointer from Ursic. No good. Bodies going on the floor again. Joe Chilcott hit the ground, but the referees have spotted a foul, and David Farmers has called that foul on number 14. Ty Smith-Milner. That's his second, and the Thunder will get the ball back. It's a rather frantic minute of play. There was bodies flying everywhere. There's more sweat being wiped off the court. We're at 8:57 here local time in Ulverstone. And to our interstate viewers, yes, it is the year 2019 as well. Don't worry about that. We have got the power on. So the Thunder now with Dent to Woodfall, who's guarded by Turner.
That was a bit wishful thinking.
Would it be fair to say like the chemistry between Banyard and Bowling, just they're not quite on the same page when Bowling tries to pass it to Banyard.
Look, I'm a little conservative. I go, play the safe option. You're 1 point down. None of this fancy stuff, you know?
Go the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, that's it.
So a turnover from the Thunder gives Kilsyth the ball back again. They lead by a point. Von Hoff. Von Hoff with a three-pointer.
Yeah.
Jordan Bowling didn't do too much wrong there on defence, but that was a lovely three-pointer from Felix Von Hoff. The Cobras out to a 4-point lead, 70-66. Bowling now with the ball, guarded by Turner. You think he'd have the size and weight advantage here. Bowling goes inside, but Turner did enough to force up the miss there from Bowling. Turner now with the ball, thought about three-pointer, now drives inside on Woodfall. Nice move, Isaac Turner. He is a dangerous customer, Isaac Turner. He's up to 24 points now, and the Kilsyth Cobras lead out to 6 points. Cut by Joe Chilcott. Joe Chilcott found himself sort of well under the basket, couldn't get a good shot up there. Cobras away again, looking to extend this lead. Wern put a bit more arc in that shot, and it missed. Yes. Flatter, Michael, flatter. Bowling with the rebound, just looking to calm things down. Dent now, just near half court, guarded by Wern. Now finds Banyard. 10 left on the shot clock. Dent now, guarded by Smith-Milner. They need to get busy here. 5 left, 4. Banyard goes up for the shot. Foul. Foul looked to be on 0, I think. No, foul on number 6, Ben Ursic. That's his 4th. And Nick Banyard will go to the free throw line for a couple of much needed free throw attempts. Thunder just haven't scored since the 9-minute 11 mark. Urgently need to score as the Cobras are on a little 8-0 run at the moment. Every time the Thunder have sort of taken the lead or done something nice, they instantly seem to give up a run themselves, don't they?
Yeah, just make some bad decision or get too creative.
Nick Banyard makes the first free throw there. He's back.
It's probably good that we were sidetracked and not commenting about the foul shooting.
Maybe that's the key. Maybe it's us. So Banyard lines up for the second free throw. Makes the second. Sweet shooting. Steph Curry-like shooting from the free throw line from Nick Banyard there.
That's a big call.
Yeah, maybe not.
No, okay.
Just in those 2 free throws.
Yep, right.
So Thunder trail by 4 points here. Chris Patton fans himself under the basket. Drew Nick Banyard up into the air. Banyard could do nothing else but foul Patton. Patton putting in an easy 2. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot the and 1. And a lovely pass inside there by Smith-Milner too, wasn't it?
Excellent job.
The Kilsyth big men, not only are they good shoot, they're good passes too, aren't they?
Excellent, yeah. These guys obviously play a lot of basketball together. They know, they separate, they get that spot, go to the gap, and make a great pass.
So the end 1 is good there from Chris Patton. He's up to 9 points for the night. And 10 points now for the night, and the Kilsyth lead gets out to 7 points.
And we're going to have a bit of pressure up the floor by the look of this. So try and mix it up a bit.
Cobra's really trying to put the clamps on here. Thunder get through it.
Good job.
Woodfall now with the ball. Banyard. Poor entry pass though, and nice hands there from Michael Wern. Forces the turnover.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the Thunder's offense just doesn't look flowing, doesn't it?
No.
It's become stagnant.
Good job.
Smith Milner. Oh, Smith Milner, the pull-up jump shot.
He has got a hot hand.
Smith Milner now up to 20 points for the game, and all of a sudden the Cobras have a 9-point lead.
Oh,
nice. Paul Campbell finds himself under the basket. Patton thought he blocked it, but he in the back of his mind, he knew he gave away the foul. And Paul Campbell will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. So the Thunder really need to get on a little run here themselves to try and trim this lead that's suddenly got out to 9 points with only 5 minutes, 43 left. Substitution there from Sam Armstrong. Woodfall coming off, replaced it by Rain Smith. So Campbell. Oh, nice. Paul Campbell, that looked pure. The net hardly moved as it just drifted through. So the Thunder's only trail by 8 points now. Campbell at the line for his second free throw. Goes up, short, rebounded by Smith Milner. And the Cobras move back into offense with an 8-point lead, 77 to 69. 5 minutes, 35 left. Wern now with the ball, guarded by Smith. Smith Milner feeds it into Patton. Patton guarded by Campbell. Campbell's on 4 fouls. Get those hands out, Paul. Oh, good. That's better defense there from Paul Campbell. Great. Got the rebound. Dent now with the ball. Thunder desperately needs some points. Banyard goes to work on Patton. Flips up a little jump shot. No good. Jordan Bowling follow-up attempt. Close. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. And Kilsyth get the ball back. Banyard crabby with himself. He missed that little shot.
Yeah, and then Jordan just had it, but not quite.
Yeah, he just tried to go one-handed and it just didn't quite sit properly for him. Cobras will get the ball back. They have an 8-point lead, 5 minutes, 6 left. Thunder desperately need to get a few stops here. Otherwise, this lead could start moving into double figures. Wern now with the ball. To Patton. Patton now. Goes to work on Campbell inside. Oh, great work, Chris Patton. Been around the league for a while. Chris Patton got the job done again there on offense, and all of a sudden we have a 10-point margin in favour of the Kilsyth Cobras. Campbell kicks it back out to Dent. Dent's three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Von Hoff. The Thunder can't buy a basket at the moment as they trail by 10 points. Wern goes to work on Rain Smith. Oh, blocked by Paul Campbell. Get that out of here, says PC. That's his bread and butter, Paul Campbell. Going for those big blocks. Substitution here for the Cobras with Wern coming off and Dealerman's coming on. Substitution also for the Thunder, Bowling off and Joey Chilcott on, the team captain. So 4 minutes 28 left here. Thunder trail by 10 points. They need to get some stops. Von Hoff to Dealermans. Dealermans goes in on Dent. The shot was no good and the Thunder are away through Lockie Dent. Dent to Chilcott now. Chilcott to Banyard. Banyard goes to work on Patton. Backs him in. Puts up a tough shot. That looked ugly out of the hand.
It did.
Campbell couldn't control the ball and the Cobras get the ball back through Ursich. Dealermans with the ball now. The Cobras have really turned up the defence here in these last few minutes. The Thunder cannot score. Patton, a little mid-range jump shot. Unlucky there for Chilcott. The ball just hit the ring for a second time. Allowed the Cobras to get the offensive rebound. They're soaking valuable time off the clock here. Turner with the ball. Von Hoff needs to put up a shot quickly. 3 left. Deep three-pointer from Von Hoff. Did not find the net. Great defence there from Nick Banyard. Thunder get the ball back as the timeout is called by Northwest Thunder coach Sam Armstrong. 3 minutes 27 left here in the final quarter. His team needs some points. They need it quickly because they trail by 10 points, 69 to 79. With, you'd argue, their season pretty much on the line here. If they lose this one, it's going to make it very, very tough for the run home. They'll drop into 7 and 10. 3 games left and only one of those is at home. And in this league, it's just hard to play catch up. There's so many good teams in this league. as I said before, going into this game, Kilsyth were 5th on 9 and 7. The Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence boys was 14th. And they had 7 wins and 10 losses, so only 2 wins separating 5th from 14th. So you imagine a loss tonight for the Thunder will hurt them significantly. Hobart Chargers, on the other hand, they've just gone a nice little winning streak of late, and they've moved themselves up to 10th on 8 and 8. Also on 8 and 8 going into tonight's game with Bendigo and the Dandenong Rangers. On 8 and 7 we had the Waverley Falcons. 9 and 7 in 6th spot with the Melbourne Tigers. Below Hobart, 7 and 9 with the Knox Raiders, who beat the Thunder here a couple of weeks ago. And Diamond Valley were 13th on 7 and 10. I think the Thunder have got them coming up in the run home. So we're away again here. Lockie Dent with the ball. The Thunder desperately need some points. Where are they going to get them from? Their offense has stalled in the last few minutes. Joey Chilcott drives. Joey Chilcott. He looked like he went to give off the pass there. Yeah. Saw that there was just clean air in front of him and laid it in. The Thunder now trail 71-79. They need another stop.
Yep.
Patton now with the ball. Dealermans.
Look, they're all outside.
Smith-Milner. Turner now. Turner guarded by Campbell and Dent. There's got to be someone open.
Good D. Hold on.
Smith-Milner.
No.
Toai Smith-Milner.
Oh, no.
Just an experienced bit of work there. Drew the foul out of Campbell. That's his 5th foul. That's good night for Paul. But more importantly for the Cobras, they've got the 2 points and will go to the free throw line for the extra to try and get this lead back out to 9 points. Sorry, 11 points. They lead 81-71 at the moment. The scoreboard's just a little bit slow to catch up. So Toai Smith-Milner already has himself 22 points tonight, 9 rebounds. Make that 23. And the Kilsyth Cobras lead by 11 points, 2 minutes 47 left. The Thunder are going to need some heroics here, similar to what they got last week against Melbourne. Joey Chilcott says, I'll step up here. Another 2 points for Joe. He's up to 12 points now for the night. 14, and the Thunder trail 73-82. But the Cobras get through the press. Wern now just looking to soak up some clock. Time is the enemy of the North West Thunder at the moment. Wern still has the ball. Over to Smith-Milner. 3-pointer. Could have been the nail in the coffin. Misses. Thunder stay alive. Banyard over to Dent. To Bowling. To Chilcott. To Banyard now inside.
That was a good pass.
And once again, the chemistry between Banyard and Bowling tonight, just the intentions have been right, but the passes just haven't been right.
No.
And another turnover for the Thunder. They're up to 16 now for the night. That's not a good number. And they trail 73-82. Need another stop here quickly. Just under 2 minutes left here now. Kilsyth just soaking up clock. Turner. Smith-Milner.
They're taking everyone out of the paint. There's no one even remotely close. So one-on-one, here they go.
I think the shot clock expired there. Good defense there by the Northwest Thunder. Wern couldn't get the shot up in time. Unfortunately, it did soak up 24 seconds of shot clock. But the Thunder will get the ball back as they try to eat into this 9-point deficit they face with 1:39 left here at the OBC Stadium in Ulverston. Game season on the line stuff here for the Northwest Thunder. As I said before, as Mel Budgeon nearly self-implodes here.
Sorry about that.
You're okay, Mel.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, good. Excellent. Thunder back underway. Woodfall now with the ball. He's been closely guarded by Wern. They know, obviously, Bowling, 3-pointer. Jordan Bowling with a 3-pointer. The Thunder stay alive, 76-82. Minute 26 left. And Kilsyth call a timeout. Justin Schuler just wants to run over a few things on defence just to make sure that doesn't happen again. The Thunder have got a little bit of pep in their step now. Only 6 points behind, 1:26 left. That is certainly doable in a game of basketball. Mel Budgeon.
Oh, look, a 1:26 can take an eternity to play.
It is often the longest. The final minute is often the longest minute.
Yeah, and it gets so technical. You know, we need to have this and that, and you know how many timeouts are left. We could be here at midnight.
Well, it could be. It could be.
No, we
won't. No. The lights will go out. I've been here before for overtime games. They're on a timer. I know they go off. So 6 points, minute 26 left. So Thunder will get
Full court press, you
well,
reckon?
yeah, bit of press.
No foul trouble.
Foul trouble's good. Kilsyth will be looking to run off some clock, so they can get that down to a minute 2. So Thunder will want to get a stop. If they can get another 3-pointer, all of a sudden, they really don't have to do anything silly, do they?
No, just be smart about this.
Just play smart offense.
Yep.
And if they can force a turnover or two on defence, they're well in this match. So the press is on from the Thunder.
They've got no one in foul trouble. They should be
Wern
up in the grill.
manages to get the ball. He's guarded by Woodfull. Wern gets the ball over half court quite easily.
Good job.
He looks an experienced customer, Wern, and quite strong in the upper body. No one will push him off the ball. Wern gets the ball back from Von Hoff. Turner now the ball, gets out of the corner on the 45. Good defense.
Good job.
Turnover forced there by the Northwest Thunder. Dent now with the ball. Jordan Bowling goes hard to the rack. Oh, draws the foul. Jordan Bowling will go to the free throw line for and one. Foul there on Felix Von Hoff. The crowd have come alive here
I
at
was
the
just going to
ABC
say, I
Stadium.
think they've woken up.
Sorry if I've woken up anyone at home too, or any young babies, but that was excellent defence by the Thunder. Jordan Bowling drove to the hoop.
I think you might have called the turnover. I think you might have said they were going to have a turnover, going to have a score.
So Jordan Bowling, a
play.
key free throw here. Minute left. Thunder leads 78, trail 78-82.
Nice
Jordan Bowling
finish.
Successful from the free throw line. 3-point game, 1 minute remaining. We've got ourselves a close one here.
Full court press here.
And the
Look
press
at this.
is on in earnest here from the Thunder.
Ooh, keep it up, keep it up.
What will the Cobras do this time? Wern with the ball. They do need a basket now for a bit of insurance. Von Hoff now, guarded by Chilcott. Finds Wern again, guarded by Dent. Back to Von Hoff, to Turner now. Turner drives. The ball missed. But Chris Pack was there to clean up the crumbs. Thunder away again. They trail by 5. They need a quick basket here. Nick Banyard. No good. Rebounded by Jordan Bowling. Bowling finds himself open. 2 points, Jordan Bowling. We're back to a 3-point ball game. 27.8 seconds left. Thunder will have the last shot if time with the shot
26
with the match clock here. Kilsyth with the ball again.
D.
Wern.
Good D.
Closely guarded by Woodfull.
Oh,
Thunder went for the steal there from Banyard. Patton just didn't know what to do. Smith-Milner finds. Hard foul there by Nick Banyard on Toa Smith-Milner. Smith-Milner had ambitions there to really dunk that ball hard by the looks of things. Banyard really had to foul there and send him to the free throw line. Sam Armstrong annoyed that Smith-Milner found himself so open as the shot clock was winding down. They'd really done a good job there on defence, the Thunder, up until that point. So, Toa Smith-Milner to go to the free throw line. He's on 23 points tonight. Haven't got his free throw stats handy. Let's see how he goes here. Bit of pressure on the big man. He responds, makes it a 4-point ball game, 9.4 seconds left. That hurts the Northwest Thunder. Sam Armstrong calling a timeout once his free throw is done. Smith-Milner misses the second, but the offensive rebound by Ursic. Wern to Von Hoff. They're going to run this game out. The missed free throw. I don't think it was a deliberately missed free throw, but Ben Ursic with the big offensive rebound for the Kilsyth Cobras. That wound off another 7 seconds off the clock.
It did. And
the Thunder were forced to foul there with Dent.
Just that communication between the player and the coach. I'm thinking that was a deliberate miss.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm going with that. And I think they were hoping for another foul to take it to the foul line again, but they're one foul short. So
you're the basketball coach, Mel Budgeon. I will bow to your better judgment, let me tell you. And now that
you know what? I would never say miss a foul shot. Never.
But now I start to think about it.
Yeah.
They were 4 points up, so the Thunder had to score twice in 9 seconds.
Yeah.
What better way to try and waste more clock than actually get the clock started again?
Yeah, that's it.
So we'll say he deliberately missed it. We'll say he deliberately missed it. But, of course, they got the bonus in Ben Ursic getting the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
Big rebound there from Ursic. He's had 8 rebounds for the night. Sam Armstrong can just see this game slipping away now. That poor clipboard of his copped a fair beating tonight.
It's got slapped down on that floor a few times, yeah.
Cobras to get the ball back. 2.6 seconds remaining. Just nothing silly here from the Cobras, and they'll win this one. So Ursic to inbound the ball. Finds Smith-Milner. I think the whistle went just before the final siren sounded. It'll be a foul on number 9, Joe Chilcott. So
it's going to be line-up.
Yes, I think it'll be a couple of free throws, and we might get a little bit of, just have a little bit of extra basketball to finish off the night. Might be like half a second or something. The whistle certainly went before the siren went off. But unfortunately, it's going to matter little for the Northwest Thunder because they trail by 4 points with Toei Smith-Milner to go to the free throw line. He's got 24 points tonight to go with 9 rebounds, equal top scorer for the team with Isaac Turner. Michael Wern has 15 points for the Cobras. For the Northwest Thunder, Jordan Bowling, 25 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. Nick Banyard with 16 points, Joe Chilcott with 14 points. But the crowd, they know what's going on. They're just starting to leave the ABC Stadium in Ulverston. Beat the traffic. As Sam Armstrong just looks a dejected man on the sidelines there, arms crossed, knowing that that's probably the season, just any chance of making finals just might have just been extinguished in this last minute here for the Thunder after they've done the power work to try and get back in the game. The Cobras have settled and will come away with this win and improve their record to 10-7 and stay in the race for a top 4 spot when the NBL1 final series come around in a few weeks. So they've settled on 0.5 of a second on the game clock. Toei Smith-Milner at the free throw line for free throws. Misses the first. Don't think he deliberately missed that one, Mel.
No, I don't think so. He's looking at the coach, though.
I reckon
he's got laps for that one.
Must have a little side bet going on. Smith-Milner puts up the second. Successful. So the Kilsyth Cobras will win 86-81 here in tonight's NBL1 encounter, the Todd Northrop Memorial game. Disappointing for the home team. They led for long periods. They fell behind in the third quarter. Looked like they might get blown away in the last, but got themselves back into the game and had set up a grandstand finish. But the Kilsyth Cobras steadied and will come away with the chocolate frog tonight, Mel. To use one of your colloquialisms.
Yeah.
So
there was some good aspects of that Thunder should be pleased with, and I guess there's some work that they can do and improve. But keeping a team of that quality to 86 points, that's, I think, something to be proud of. We just got to obviously score more than 86.
Yeah. Certainly the offense, mainly in the first half, was much better tonight. It probably just sort of started to erode away a little bit as that second half went on, didn't it?
Yeah.
So just having a look at some of the percentages tonight, the Thunder finished with an overall shooting percentage of 46.3%, which isn't about, you'll take that most nights as a coach. Kilsyth finished with 45.7%. The rebound count 43-37 in favour of the Cobras, and the Thunder didn't do a bad job of just edging that back as the game went on. They were behind a bit after the first quarter. 18 assists for the Thunder. Coach will take that most times. 16 turnovers, probably a bit too many at this level. Whereas the Kilsyth Cobras, 14 assists and 15 turnovers. 8 steals from the Cobras too. They had a really good night on defence there. Foul count was 19-16 in favour of the home team. Just going through those top scorers again for the night. Toei Smith-Milner led all scorers tonight. Equal to Jordan Bowling. So Smith-Milner with 25 points. Isaac Turner with 24 points. Michael Wern 15 points. And Chris Patton 14 points for the visiting Kilsyth Cobras. While for the Northwest Thunder, Jordan Bowling led their team with 25 points. Nick Banyard with 16 and Joe Chilcott 14. But they probably just lacked that. They just need one more bloke in double figures tonight, didn't they, Mel?
That's it, yep.
So that is all she wrote here at the OBC Stadium in Ulverston. The Kilsyth Cobras rebound from their loss last night to the Hobart Huskies to grab an 86-81 win here in the Todd Northrop Memorial game. Hope you've all had a good night watching the game. It's been a pleasure bringing it to you. My name's Brad Cole. Mel Budgeon, special comments tonight. Good night.
Good night.